Thank you. Y'all give a nice welcome. John Barry.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll play some new songs for you this evening, and I'll play a couple of things maybe you may have heard before first, but I'll play a few new things for you. We're getting ready to cut us a new record, and the more I can play these things, the better. Featured writer tonight, huh? I'll start off with a song I didn't write. It's perfect. I've seen the 7 wonders of the world. I've seen the beauty of diamonds and pearls, but they ain't nothing, baby. Your love amazes me. I've seen a sunset that could make you cry, and colors of a rainbow reaching across the sky. The moon in all its phases, but your love amazes me. Don't you ever doubt this love of mine. You're the only one for me. You give me hope, you give me reason, you give me something to believe in. Forever faithfully, your love amazes me. Your love. I prayed for miracles that never came. I got down on my knees out in the pouring rain, but only you could save me, and your love amazes me. Don't you ever doubt this love of mine. You're the only one for me. You give me hope, you give me reason, you give me something to believe in. Forever faithfully, your love amazes me. Your love, but only you could save me. Your love amazes me.
John Barry.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm sure some of you folks are familiar with Rich Fagan. He's a wonderful writer, and I've been blessed to get together with him over the past year. About every 3 weeks we get together on Tuesdays to write, and we've written a number of songs, and I'd love to play a couple of those for you tonight if I can. Because we're going to record us a new record in August, and Brent Mason is going to co-produce it with me, which is going to be a lot of fun. And he's such a great guitar player. Let's see. I got to put on my grandpa glasses, as my wife calls them, so I can see. I was going to write with Rich a few months ago on this particular Tuesday, And I live up north of town a few miles, and I was driving down to Rich's place, and my wife, she texted me. She said, "You need to call me real quick." And so I did, and she said, "Well, look, I got on your Facebook page and posted a message as you." And I was like, "Oh, good. This is good." And she said, I posted a message. I said, "I'm headed to a writing appointment with some friends, and in one word, what does a woman want?" Well, my Facebook page lit up, as you can imagine. Some good stuff, some funny stuff, some goofy stuff. And but we had like 2,500 messages in 20 minutes. It was nuts. And so I told the guys that, Rich and Brian Mabry, the three of us were writing that day. And so we wrote this song, and if I got it wrong, I'm sorry, but we just took a stab at what a woman wants. So. Been the same old question ever since the world began. Seems to me it shouldn't be so hard to understand. We know love is the answer. We've known it from the start. I know you can feel it too if you'll just listen to her heart. What a woman wants isn't much to ask. Faithfulness and trust and a love that lasts. Honesty, security. But what a woman deserves is everything. Someone she could talk to and put her mind at ease. An honest man who understands just how life can be. Passion and tenderness, feel the hopes and dreams. Even though you may never know just how much it means. What a woman wants isn't much to ask. Faithfulness and trust and a love that lasts. Honesty, security. But what a woman deserves is everything. She gives everything. She is everything to me. What a woman wants isn't much to ask. Faithfulness and trust and a love that lasts. Honesty, security. But what a woman deserves is everything. Oh, everything.
Well, that was pretty.
Thank you.
You got such an awesome voice.
Oh, well, bless your heart. Thank you.
Oh, you do. Just incredible.
I love to sing. I love to sing.
Now, do you have any CDs with you tonight, John?
No, I didn't bring any. I'm sorry. I never forget one. JohnBerry.com. If you go to johnberry.com, you can order them there. It goes to our fulfillment house, which is our house. And my wife, Robin, who normally sings with me, will fill your order as quickly as possible. I will autograph it for you, and we'll mail it to your house. This is another song I wrote with Rich, Mr. Fagan, and Brian Mabry. Have you seen Brian lately, Debbie?
No, I haven't. Is he doing okay?
Yeah, I didn't know if he'd been in here. I was hoping he'd come tonight. But
Yeah, you have to get him up with you sometime. That'd be cool.
yeah, he's a great guy. He's not right in the head, but he's a great guy. Standing at the altar with family and friends, asking for God's blessing on this new life we begin. Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. What we got ain't a lot, but it's enough to see us through. Got a lot of love through the sunshine and the rain. Got a lot of love through the joy and through the pain. More than gold is what it's worth. Little bit of heaven right here on earth. What a gift from up above. I got a lot of love. Took a little bit of me and a little bit of you, holding this sweet child. Just look what love can do. We got one, then there's two. Now there's nothing we can't do. With everything we got, it's the love that sees us through. Got a lot of love through the sunshine and the rain. Got a lot of love through the joy and through the pain. More than gold is what it's worth. Little bit of heaven right here on earth. It's a gift from up above. I got a lot of love. Thanksgiving dinner and we're running out of space. 4 generations gather round and we say grace. Got a lot of love through the sunshine and the rain. Got a lot of love through the joy and through the pain. More than gold is what it's worth. Little bit of heaven right here on earth. It's a gift from up above. I got a lot of love. It's a gift from up above. I got a lot of love. Woo. Thank you. Oh, man. Trying to think what else I can do for you. My wife, Robin, and I, we've been married 27 years so just a couple weeks ago. July 9th was our wedding anniversary. And thank you. A lot of bets were lost. We're from Athens, Georgia, and I know that there was some pretty hefty bets made that this would have been a short-term arrangement. And so a lot of money was lost on that deal. And it's lasted so long because I know my place. Now, she's a good woman, is what it is. I got together with Chris Womack, and we wrote this song together, and it's sort of, parts of it are very true. And because the very first time I met her, I was playing a little club in Athens, Georgia, much smaller than this, a little place called Rappers. Not like rappers, today's rappers, because I don't rap. And it was called Rappers because it was located in the old Davison's Brothers building downtown, the department store, in the basement in what one time was the gift wrapping department. So it was a very small club, as you can imagine. And they called it Rappers, as stupid as that is. And but I met her there, and the very first thing I was on a little stage, a little brass rail bar, with ferns and stuff. And my bass player Michael, who still plays bass with me, we were there, and these 2 girls came and sat at the table right in front of me with their dates. And I knew exactly what songs to play to bore those 2 boys to death so they'd go in the back and play pool. And when they did, I sat down next to that pretty girl, and the first thing I said to her is, "When are we getting married?" Stupidest thing. Guys, don't use that one. That's just stupid. You know, you're talking to the hand. It took me 3 years to get a date. So, but like I said, I won because we've been married 27 years. So, but that's the, yeah, crazy how that works. Because I know my wife loves me. I know it for a fact. There's a lot of things in life I don't know, but I know she loves me. Don't know exactly why, but she does. But I also know for the fact that she doesn't need me. And that's what this song's called, She Don't Need Me. First thing that I said was, will you marry me? She must have thought that I was crazy from the start. She was the prettiest thing I'd ever seen. Ask any guy in town. So to win her took some work on my part. But now here we are, and I still have her heart, but she don't need me. She don't have to have me there. She's as solid as a rock all on her own. But she chooses to love me just the way I am. Why she does it sometimes I don't even know. But as far as I'm concerned, she completes me. But what I love the most is she don't need me. There's no doubt that the girl's in love with me. She proves it every day and every night. She knows exactly how to get to me and make me understand that no matter what, I'm always on her mind. Every moment, every second of her life. But she don't need me. She don't have to have me there. She's as solid as a rock all on her own. But she chooses to love me just the way I am. Why she does it sometimes I don't even know. As far as I'm concerned, she completes me. But what I love the most is she don't need me. As far as I'm concerned, she completes me. But what I love the most, she don't need me.
John Berry.
Thank you. I was headed to write with some fellas, and I happened to be in a part of town. I don't remember exactly where it was, but I just noticed that I was completely surrounded by storage buildings. And it occurred to me that it's astonishing to me, and I'm guilty of it myself. It's astonishing to me that we have warehouses that we have to have because we have so much stuff we bought at Walmart, we don't have a place to put it. And so we get all these storage buildings, and they're full of stuff that what it costs me to store it, annually I could get brand new stuff every year, what I'm paying to keep this stuff. So I wrote a song that had absolutely nothing to do with that. I guess the reason I pointed out is it's just kind of weird where song titles come from. And as I'm sitting there, I'm driving down the road through this section of storage warehouse, and I'm thinking to myself, when is enough enough? And I went, ooh, okay. So we wrote a song called When Is Enough Enough that has nothing to do with storage buildings. But it does have a lot to do with what's important. What's important in your life and priorities, what's important with your time. Somebody said you can tell what's important in somebody's life by taking a look at their bank statement. You can tell where their money goes. You can tell real quickly what's important. What they spend their cash on. But where your heart's at. We had it all and didn't know it. We were living out our dream, so caught up in the moment. We never took the time to breathe, and I believed a little more was all I was looking for. When is enough? Under heaven above, we've been given so much. When is enough enough? My daughter read a poem that she just written. The boys walked in with their bat and glove. Their mama's fixing supper in the kitchen. I just stood there in a house full of love. Sometimes it takes a little storm to find what you're looking for. When is enough enough? Under heaven above, we've been given so much. When is enough enough? We still have big dreams we're dreaming. We still have mountains to climb. Baby, we'll know better what's worth keeping this time. When is enough enough? Under heaven above, we've been given so much. When is enough enough? When is enough enough? Under heaven above, we've been given so much. When is enough enough?
John Berry. We got enough time about one more, John.
All right.
And I appreciate you coming out and playing for us.
bet.
And he awesome. Y'all go to johnberry.com and next time get a CD.
You can follow me on Twitter at John Berry Music, and yeah, johnberry.com is our Facebook. Our website, and then John Berry. I guess I can't remember what our Facebook page is. I guess it's John Berry Music as well. Yeah, that's what it is. This is another song that I wrote. I just heard a friend of mine was just going through a difficult time with his a relationship, and he just told me, he said, John, I just feel like my wife is standing on the edge of the driveway looking for somewhere to go, and all I could think of was, do you have a pen I could write that down with real quick, standing on the edge of the driveway? But I didn't actually say that. So. But I did remember that, and I wrote this song with Stuart Harris, and the song's called Standing on the Edge of Goodbye. It's been a long time since I've held her close, and we've misplaced feelings that we used to know. Thought I could see between the lines I read, but I wasn't ready when she turned to me and said, I can't eat, I can't sleep, sometimes I find it hard to breathe. I break down and cry, not knowing why, now I can't lie, I'm standing on the edge of goodbye. All of those years came rushing through my mind, and I found myself back in a simpler time. Just two young kids running on fire and dreams. Then in her eyes I realized she was calling out to me. She said, I can't eat, I can't sleep, sometimes I find it hard to breathe. I break down and cry, not knowing why, now I can't lie, I'm standing on the edge of goodbye. Goodbye. I would do anything to let her know there's just no way my heart can let her go. 'Cause I can't eat, I can't sleep, sometimes I find it hard to breathe. I break down and cry, not knowing why, now I can't lie, she's standing on the edge of goodbye. Goodbye, standing on the edge of goodbye. Standing on the edge of goodbye.
John Berry.
Thank y'all. Thank you for letting me
Awesome job, John
share
Berry.
some songs with you tonight. Thank y'all.